Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about a Charlotte Tilbury product. Now I'm really excited about this product because it is more on the luxurious side. I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to review it for you guys. I have been testing this out for about a week and I think I'm ready to give you guys my review on it. I have a few things to say about it. And now this is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. It looks like this. It's a really nice container. It looks luxurious, doesn't it? Doesn't it just look luxurious? It's like, hi, I'm luxurious. Yes, I am. So it looks luxurious. Honestly, when I first got this, I thought it was going to be glass and it ended up being plastic. But it's a really heavy plastic, so I don't mind it. Even for the price tag of it, it still is very nice and it's really thick also. Like, it's a really thick, durable plastic. So I feel like even if you travel with this, you're not gonna break it. It's really like sturdy and durable, and honestly, I could probably throw it at somebody's head or at the door or something like that. And I'm not saying you should, just gonna tell you off the bat, don't do that. I don't think you should do that, but I'm just saying if you were to happen to throw it across the room, I don't think it's going to break in any way. Honestly, I think it's gonna take a lot to break this bad boy here. So this actually retails for $100. Yes, you heard me right, $100. So let me see what the claims are that this magic cream is supposedly $100 and it's so expensive and so luxurious, and is it worth it, right? So let me get the claims out on this product. Okay, so some of the claims are it's supposed to replump the skin. It has hyaluronic acid in it to boost cells. It has collagen. It fights the sign of free radicals, aging, wrinkles, and smooths the skin out, just to name a few. So it has a lot of claims to it. I would say it has a lot of higher claims to it. It's supposed to be an all-in-one moisturizer, and it's supposed to be basically a multitasker. So I'm going to do a little review on this bad boy right here. So if you do want to know more how it worked for me and what my thoughts upon it are and how good it actually is, then just keep watching. So like I was saying in the beginning, this is a multitasker. It is an all-in-one. It is a very high-end, expensive face cream. Now, I personally love how this looks. I feel like it does look like a high-end, luxurious product. Like, doesn't this just scream, hey, I am high-end and luxurious? To me, it does anyway. So I like how it looks. I feel like if I put this on my vanity, it is going to be really pretty. I'm going to know what it is right away. And if I'm trying to look for it, I know where it is because it is big and it's a little bulky. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bulky, but I personally like that about this. So it does have the Charlotte Tilbury up here. It has the beautiful symbol up here, and I am going to open this bad boy for you guys. I did just want to show you real quick. This is what it came in. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if it's gonna pick up. It's really pretty. It's like a rose box. And when I first got this, I was actually gonna open it completely wrong. Like, how cute is this? I'm just gonna show you guys. It opens like this. It just comes off. Like, I was gonna totally open this the wrong way, and when I realized, I was like, oh, almost destroyed the box. And it just opens like this, and then of course the product goes inside. So we're just gonna pretend the product was inside, but I thought that was really pretty. Okay, so it comes like this. I always keep these on my creams and everything. I just feel like it will protect it a little bit more. You can throw it away if you like. I personally like it. Now, this is a $100 product, and I'm gonna tell you, they fill this bad boy up to the tippy top. I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope so. But they fill this bad boy up to the tippy top. So I feel like for $100, yes, it's expensive, but at the same time, you are getting a lot of product. They're not being stingy on it in any way. It never really smells like anything to me. It only smells like roses and creams, but very lightly scented. So I personally have tried this out for now a week. I've only used it once a day. I think you can use this twice a day. Personally, I don't want to use it twice a day. I feel like that's a lot. I feel like for the price tag of it, you don't need to use it twice a day. I only use very little, because if you do use a lot of this, like when I first went in and went to try to put some on my face, I used a little too much. Now, when I used a little too much, I looked a little more oily and greasy, and it didn't actually absorb into my skin exactly like I wanted it to. You can go overboard with this, so I would go in very, very lightly with a very light hand. So the next time I used it, I just went in very, very lightly, and when I tell you lightly, I mean I dabbed my finger on here because that's all you need. And I only used it on certain spots on my face. I didn't put it all over my face. I know you can use this as just like straight up moisturizer for the whole face and your neck and your décolleté. I personally do not use it like that. So I personally use this on certain parts of my face. I used it on my forehead, I used it on my cheeks, I used it on my jawline and underneath. I didn't use it on like my nose, I didn't use it over here near the jaw. I only used it like over here when I say the jawline. So those are the spots I used it, because it does tell me that this is going to be a sculpting cream. So when I read that, like at first I thought it was going to be a moisturizer, and it says it's a sculpting cream, so I was like, oh okay, so it does more than just moisturize and hydrate and smooth your skin out. So I was reading the instructions, and it actually says to contour and define your face, you could put it on the cheekbones and then just go upward. You could do it on your jawline and then again go upward, and repeat on like your forehead and things like that to actually lift everything up a little bit more, just for everything gets a little more tighter, a little more supple looking, and a little more like you had a facelift in a bottle. So when I saw that, I was like, you know what, that's how I'm going to do this, instead of just smearing it all over my face like a moisturizer, because $100 for a moisturizer, it's kind of expensive, but it's still doable if you wanted to. When I did that, I only used it a little bit over here, and I went upward. I rubbed it in. I made sure everything was smooth, everything blended in, and it actually was not sitting on top of my skin. I made sure I rubbed it in enough that it was rubbed in, and it didn't look like it was on top of my skin. After you do that, oh my goodness, let me tell you something, guys. I've never in my life, I don't even think I have anything in my skincare collection that does something this amazing, especially as a cream. I mean, I could contour my face to no extent, but I thought it was just going to be a gimmick, tell you the truth. I thought it was going to be just something that didn't work like they said it works, like most things, but it actually does. So when I put it on my cheekbones on my right side, I just went, I blended it in, I waited a few minutes, and let me tell you, it looked a lot more sculpted than the side did. So then I did over here on my jawline, and honestly my right side of my face looked so much more contoured and defined compared to my left side. And at this point I had no makeup on, I didn't do anything else to my skin. I was only using this and this alone, and it was right after I used this. Now of course this is not going to be like surgery in a bottle. It's not going to be a miracle worker in any means, but it did make my skin a lot more tighter. It did have a little more definition to my face, and it did look a lot more lifted. And throughout the day I kept checking in the mirror, and I noticed the difference on both sides. Like I could just tell my right side looked a little more defined. It just looked a lot more like uplifted compared to my left side. This stuff definitely delivers. Now for the hydrating and smoothing part, it definitely hydrates and smooths my skin. I definitely noticed a difference in my pores. It seemed like it would fill my pores in and smooth them over a little bit more, so I didn't have to use as much of a primer as I usually do. Also my skin looked a lot more smoother. It did actually hydrate my skin even better than most of my face creams that I have. So I do have really dry skin, as you guys may or may not know. If you're new to my channel, you probably wouldn't know. I do have more dehydrated skin, like very dry skin, so I try to use a lot of products to hydrate it. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It just depends on the day and what's going on with my skin, but this stuff makes my skin very hydrated throughout the whole day. It lasts all day, it lasted till the next day, and my skin just looks very nice and beautiful throughout the day, and my makeup lasted a lot longer because of it. It also looked a lot better. So I really enjoy this face cream. I feel like it does a lot. It has a lot of claims to it, and I feel like most of those claims are true. It does have hyaluronic acid in it, so of course that's going to help your skin and your cells, and it is going to fight free radicals for you. So it is something that is a little an investment because it is $100, but I feel like this is a multitasker. It's like an all-in-one kinder. You wouldn't have to spend money on a couple of other products, because if you added up, if you bought different products for what this claims to do, you probably would spend $100 or more. And honestly, I'd rather use one product compared to 5 or 10 products to do the same thing and not even working as well as this does. I didn't find myself having any irritation at all. I usually don't have irritation to most products. Sometimes I will, but most of the time I won't. But this one, I really didn't find that it irritated my skin. I didn't find it clogged my pores up. I felt like it actually helped my pores. I felt like it definitely tightened up my pores because it's smoothing everything over and it's making everything more smooth and hydrated. I love the fact that it says it's instant turnaround moisturizer. I really do feel like it is an instant moisturizer. It is an instant hydrator. It is an instant pick-me-up for your skin. I'm going to say again, this is not going to be a miracle worker in any means. It's not going to be surgery in a bottle. I don't feel like anything out there on the market is, but I feel like this is a great addition to your skincare routine already, or if you wanted to treat yourself, or if you were going to like an event or something like that and you just wanted to look your best. I feel like this is something that will make you look your best and then some. So if you were going to use it as an all-over face moisturizer, I would go in circular motions and go upward, but I personally like it the way I used it for, and I will probably continue to use it that way. So I personally have to say I love this cream. I feel like it's definitely worth the price tag. Of course, I wish it was cheaper. Of course, who doesn't wish luxurious products are cheaper? But I definitely see where the price tag is coming from. I definitely think it's worth the price tag, and I feel like if you are going to replace a couple of your other products in your skincare line, the $100 probably doesn't sound so crazy after all. I feel like this is definitely a product that you need in your skincare routine. It definitely is a multitasker. A lot of the claims on here is true. I can't wait to see what it does long term to my skin, because I've only been using it for about a week now, so I can't really tell you how like the long-term benefits are, but I already see what it's doing for a week's worth of use. So that basically wraps up my review on the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I absolutely love this stuff. I would say if you wanted to try something from the line and you didn't know where to start, I would say start with this cream. If you guys have tried any Charlotte Tilbury products before, or you want me to pick some up to review or demo, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Please come join our little YouTube family here. We would love to have you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.